when you feel from the inside out, you are directing power from the brain and nervous system to different parts of the body. If you simply feel the body, you kind of switch modes and you kind of reincarnate and you come back into your body and you start to feel again. And that's where all your power comes from. You focus on your hands. Oh, this is cool. A whole room of people with their hand on their head. What are we doing? What's this all about? If you look around the room, what are we doing? This is called reclaiming our power. If you have heard anything about mind control or people just not knowing what their options are, this center helps you remember your options and access your power. So there's this organ. It's at the very top of the upper cortex of your brain. The top of your head is a sphere. And if you focus on the very center of the top of your head, this is where the soft spot is on the baby's head. Because this is where the spiritual power enters into the body, lights up the brain and nervous system, and then here we are, right? We are now in the physical plane. So this point is the source point of your power in this dimension. And it is a physical organ. So I want to have us all focus there together, because I could talk about this and it sounds kind of cool, but when you experience it yourself, then you'll be able to teach me new things. We'll all grow power together. So what you do is you focus your attention at the top of your head. Yes, you can put your hand there if you like, and preferably your right hand actually, but it doesn't matter. You focus on your hands. Oh, this is cool. A whole room of people with their hand on their head. What are we doing? What's this all about? If you look around the room, what are we doing? This is called reclaiming our power. If you have heard anything about mind control or people just not knowing what their options are, this center helps you remember your options and access your power. So you have your hand on your head. Now feel a couple inches below your head, and you don't need to. You might be able to just feel it automatically. And then focus on feeling just below your hand, inside of your head. You're focusing at the top of the upper cortex of the brain. You're placing your sense of awareness there. You're placing your sense of feeling there. When I say feeling, I mean the same way you feel your hand or the way you touch your body, right? You're placing your sense of feeling. You're not trying to visualize anything. You're just trying to feel. And if your hand gets tired, you can put your hand down, but please continue to feel the top of the head. And if your attention wanders, you can put your hand back there. Now, the reason for doing this is that when you feel from the inside out, you are directing power from the brain and nervous system to different parts of the body. But your brain and nervous system are what enable you to feel your body. Your power of sensation, to feel touch, or when someone touches you, to feel that touch, it's your brain and nervous system working. If your brain and nervous system shut down, you don't feel anything. Now, your brain and nervous system are also the power supply to your whole body. So when you use your sense of feeling, you are able to reactivate the body. If you visualize, it's more in your mind. If you do mantra, or if you just create a mental affirmation, a positive verbal phrase, these are all mental things that can be useful. But if you simply feel the body, you kind of switch modes and you kind of reincarnate and you come back into your body and you start to feel again. And that's where all your power comes from. I loved Arnold's description on the newsletter because it said Rama's giving a talk on consciousness. And it's actually very accurate, right? And it gives me quite a bit of room to then come up with whatever I want to say. Right, it's a very good advertising.
Happiness and consciousness.
You're right. Happiness and consciousness, they're actually the same, because the foundation of reality is joy. I assure you right now, all of creation is dancing and singing. The atoms are glowing like suns. Everything is dancing with joy. All the angels are singing. All this kind of stuff is going on. And there's rainbow lights dancing everywhere. Life is filled with joy. Our very being is made of joy. My body, your body is condensed joy. Einstein said matter's energy. So you know matter's not just matter, it's actually energy. Okay, what's energy? Well, energy, I would say, is actually condensed thought, and that thought force is actually pure joy. So matter is essentially condensed joy. That's what we are. Now, if you're not cognizant of this every day, if you're not always feeling that way, what's not working correctly? Well, the brain and nervous system are the joy centers, and drugs stimulate these centers, right? And so you're aware of this. People find it the crude way, but the actual natural way is to just focus on feeling, and you can activate your brain and nervous system from the inside out. And this is the beginning of self-empowerment. You have to get your own power source. So that's why I have this focal point here. So if you like, please sit relatively upright and just relax your whole body, relax all your muscles from your head to your feet. And just relax and settle into yourself. This is not a lecture, and it's not about me. It's about you and your own body. So please focus on feeling your own body. I am not the source of your power. I am not the source of your information. I am simply an assistant helping you to access your own power. And you have infinite power to access. So please, now that you're relaxing your body, place once more your sense of feeling at the top of your head. And if you like, you can put your hand on top of your head. If your hand gets tired, you can put it down. But if you find it helps, you can put your hand up there. And again, you're getting it now. Even when you're listening to my voice, I'm not the center of your attention. I should not be the center of your attention. Your own body should be the center of your attention. The whole culture is distracting people away from their bodies. I'm trying to get you to return to your body and return to your power that's in your body. So, again, if your hand gets tired, you can put it down. But as you place your sense of feeling at the top of the head, you begin to access your own power. And my voice should just be on the periphery of your awareness. I am not the center of attention. Your body and the sense of feeling at the top of your head should be the center of your attention. There you go. Please feel at this point for a few moments. And just feel. You may feel pressure, tingling, all sorts of things. Please just feel at the top of the head. And relax. Feeling involves listening. You're not trying to control your experience anymore. You're enjoying it. It's more like watching a movie or enjoying a show or looking out at nature. You're just going to let your body do its thing. So just feel and see what your body does. Listen to your body. And if you find it helpful, you can try to feel a sense of spaciousness at the top of the head. Feeling space. You're opening your mind. You're relaxing your mind. You're not trying to think and you're not trying to strain. All you got to do is listen and feel. And you don't have to keep your hand on top of your head if it gets tired. Simply feel. This is a time for you to be with your own body. And treat it like your friends. Treat your body like your friend or your lover. This is an act of love with your body. You're merging your awareness with the body. The final stage of this process of feeling is when you merge with the organ at the top of the head. You want to become the organ at the top of the head. So you see, this is truly about you and your own body. Please feel your sense of awareness and feeling merging at the top of the head with this organ, so that the only thing in your awareness should be this organ at the top of the head. That's all you should be paying attention to. Just feeling that point. This organ at the top of your head is the sun of the body. In nature, you see many things. You see the sun, birds, clouds, trees, earth. You see all sorts of things. The element of nature, every element of nature is present in every atom and in your body, in one of the organs. And the sun is the top of the head. So we as a planetary culture need to reconnect to the sun. We need to restore our crown connection. This is the crown chakra and other philosophies. But this is the organ at the top of your head. It's very physical. It's very real. It doesn't have a name in modern science, but it is there. And it's what gives your whole body its ability to feel. Because the top of your head actually runs magnetically the entire body. The code that comes into the top of your head comes from the sun. When you go outside, the sun shines down on top of your head. And the sun has a magnetic component. And your hair is made of silicon, which is a metal. And the magnetic component of the sun resonates with your hair, and your hair encodes this organ at the top of your head. And that's what encodes your DNA. So, that's the code that runs your whole life, because that's your genetics. No one said your genetics were finite. Every thought you think changes your DNA. Powerful thoughts change your DNA a lot. So it's not just any thought. Your really strong thoughts change your whole mode of being.